Good evening, Houston. Thanks so much for being here at tonight's virtual design update meeting for the EP Hill Park Multi-Use Detention Basin project. I'm Kenya Williams with Houston Public Works, and I'm excited to connect with you all. Tonight, we're diving into some design updates that will improve the safety and mobility of your area. This project was designed with you in mind, and your voice matters to us. We want to hear your thoughts, answer your questions, and work together to build a stronger, more resilient Houston. Before we jump in, we kindly ask you hold all your questions until the end of the presentation. We want to make sure you get all the information you need, and many of your questions might be answered along the way. Plus, saving your questions for the Q&A means we can keep things flowing smoothly. Don't worry, we've reserved plenty of time at the end just for you to get the answers you're looking for. Thanks so much for your cooperation. Now, let's get started. This project is in one of the most active and engaged parts of our city, District D, and representing this dynamic district is the Chief of Staff, Corey Glenn. Thanks for being here today, Corey. Also here this evening is a key leader from Houston Public Works, Assistant Director Tanu Hiremith. She plays an important role in helping bring projects like this one to life. Now she's here to introduce the talented project team working behind the scenes to make this vision a reality. Please welcome Assistant Director Hiremith.
Thank you, Kenya. Hi, everybody. This is Tanu Hiremith. Good evening, and I'm very excited to introduce our project team and bring this important updates. Thank you all for joining us. The project team we have from the city is Chris Nguyen, who's a project manager, and Prakash Lutel is a managing engineer over that team. Our engineer of record for this project is Janet Fleming, that is a consulting firm, and the engineer is Amy Zook. She's a project manager from the consulting side. With that, I'll give it right back to Kenya. Thank you, Kenya.
Thanks, Tanu. Now, here's what's in store for tonight's presentation. First, we'll dive into the details of the project. Then we'll bring you up to speed on the latest design updates and what's coming next. And finally, we'll wrap things up with a Q&A session that you'll have the chance to get your questions answered. Let's get started. This project will support future drainage plans in the Sunnyside neighborhood, which has experienced repetitive flood losses and would benefit from detention capacity to capture overland flow in the area. Creating multi-use detention basin will benefit future Sunnyside stormwater system drainage improvements. The EP Hill Park facilities and amenities are currently owned and maintained by the City of Houston Parks and Recreation Department. Backed by a $4.4 million budget, the project is currently in the design phase, with construction tentatively set to begin next summer. Before construction starts, Houston Public Works will host a virtual How to Prepare for Construction meeting to ensure the community is informed and ready. The project manager is Chris Nguyen. This project is another step forward in making our city stronger and safer, and we're excited to bring you along on the journey. Now, to walk us through some exciting design updates, we're joined by Amy Juke with Janet Fleming. She has been hard at work shaping a vision that reflects this community's needs. We're thrilled to have you with us here tonight, Amy. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amy Juke with GFT. We were previously Janet Fleming, recent change. The city contracted GFT within a team of consultants to design all aspects of the EP Hill project. The project team includes Holloway, Burdett, Quo & Associates, and Geotest. Each of these firms provided specialized services required for this project. A few details about this project. The project area consists of approximately 8 acres of planned improvements. The improvements will include a dry detention basin for future neighborhood drainage improvements and new recreational facilities for the community. So a few project by the numbers. The project will provide 5.8 acre feet or 1.89 million gallons of detention pond storage. and 519 linear feet of storm sewer will be constructed. The existing sidewalks will be removed and replaced with approximately 2,000 linear feet of new sidewalk, including 2 new ADA ramps at the 2 park entrances. Invasive trees will be removed from the park area, and 198 new trees will be planted. Additional improvements and facilities that will be completed with this project include a new parking lot on the northwest side of the park area, pedestrian lighting, park amenities such as benches, picnic tables, and a water fountain. Park facilities include a basketball court, a new playground, and pavilion with lighting and electrical services. I'd also like to note that the drainage ditch on the east side of the park will also be improved within the existing right-of-way to improve drainage and aesthetics. So this is a proposed rendering of the park looking south. You can see the proposed parking lot, playground, and detention area on this rendering. This is another rendering of the park. You can see the proposed playground and adjacent pavilion structure. This will be more located on the northwest side of the park now. And this rendering shows a view of the park trails and dry detention area. And this dry detention area, it can be used for activities when it's not being used for detention. And this last rendering shows the basketball court on the southeast side of the park. The basketball court is, just kind of off the trail to the dry detention area, and there will be like benches and things like that next to the basketball court as well. Here are a few images of the proposed playgrounds, what they'll look like. Playgrounds will be provided for all ages. This playground shows the younger age group that will be provided. And then this is the larger playground for the older kids in the community. So both will be provided in this park. And here's an image of the pavilion structure that's proposed. Something very similar will be built. The pavilion structure will have picnic tables, and lighting and electrical services will be available upon request from the city. All right, so this is just kind of a summary of the project schedule. The planning for this project started in summer 2024. The city authorized the design team to begin the design process in fall 2025. And construction is anticipated to begin in summer 2026 and end in spring 2027. So with no anticipated delays, it would be about a year of construction for the park.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
So what do we mean when we say summer 2026? Let's break it down. Here's how we define the seasons in our construction timeline. Summer is July to September, and winter is January to March. Want to learn more? Dive deeper into the project by visiting engagehouston.org. There you can explore detailed project info and take a closer look at the exhibits we shared today. While you're there, don't forget to register and join the conversation. Your questions, comments, and feedback are always welcome. If this project is of great interest to you, then be sure to hit the subscribe button in the top right corner of the project page. Once you're subscribed, you'll receive email updates delivered straight to your inbox as the project progresses. Stay in the loop with just one click. We're always here for you. Got questions or concerns during the project? No worries, we've got your back. Need help fast? Just call 311 anytime. And prefer email? Reach out to us at engage@houstontx.gov. We love hearing from you. Your feedback keeps us moving in the right direction. So let's stay connected. Before we wrap up, a big thank you. Let's take a moment to show some love to the incredible individuals and teams who made tonight possible. A huge thank you to District D and staff for their unwavering support. Shout out to our dedicated project team for their hard work and commitment to improving our community. And let's not forget our amazing engagement team for making this meeting seamless and engaging. But most importantly, thank you. Your time, attention, and participation mean the world to us. Now, we have one small favor to ask. Spread the word. Share what you've learned with your friends and neighbors, and let's keep our community informed and empowered. It's Q&A time. One of the best parts about being here tonight, you get exclusive real-time answers from our incredible project team. This is your moment to ask, clarify, and get the details straight from the experts. So don't be shy, fire away. And to lead us through this interactive session, I'm thrilled to introduce someone who knows how to keep the conversation flowing, Brittany Johnson with our outstanding engagement team. Take it away, Brittany.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Kenya said, I'm Brittany Johnson with Houston Public Works. Thank you for joining us tonight for the virtual meeting regarding EP Hill Park Detention Basin project, and welcome to the Q&A session. This is your opportunity to connect with our team, ask questions, share your thoughts about this project. Your input is incredibly valuable, and we're looking forward to hearing from you. Submitting a question is simple. Just follow these steps. Click the Q&A icon on the right-hand side of your screen. It looks like a speech bubble with a question mark. Type your question into the text box and hit send. Please include your name and email if you have questions that require additional research. While we wait for your questions to come in, just a quick reminder, tonight's Q&A isn't the end of the conversation. If you think of something later, feel free to contact us or visit us at engagehouston.org. With that, let's get started. So our first question is, why does this project matter? And I'll go ahead and answer that. The multi-use detention basin will help manage stormwater during heavy rainfall, lowering the chance of flooding into the surrounding neighborhoods. We have more questions in the chat, and the first one is, will any of the area outside the catchment basin be used for rain garden, native species, and education?
I'll take that one. I don't believe we have any areas outside of the catchment area that will be used as rain garden, but I'm going to refer that question to our EOR if I've misspoken.
No, that's
Andy?
correct. Yes, no, that's correct. Yeah, no areas will be used for a rain garden.
Another question is, will there be any pictures of what the park will look like? And we did show some that were earlier in the presentation. What type of trees will be planted and where to replace the 198 trees that will be removed in this project?
Amy, could you take that, please?
Yes, I can answer that. Yes. And I actually have Paul Howard, our arborist for the project, on the call. I'm going to have him speak on that a little bit. But most of the trees that are being removed are invasive to the area. So we are mitigating for removing those invasive trees, as well as, we're going to put those in select locations along the fence line to, provide a barrier between some of the homes on the southern side of the park and the park itself. And Paul, please add to that if I missed anything.
Excuse me. Yes, we have a wide variety of native species that are being planted. I don't have the list in front of me off the top of my head. The goal here was to remove as few trees as possible. The ones that did have to be removed, a lot of them were invasive Chinese tallow and ligustrum species and some others. But all the new plantings will be trees that are on the City of Houston's approved tree species list and native to the area.
Okay, thank you. Will restrooms be added to the plan?
There
I
is no
think we
plan
don't
to
have
add
any.
restrooms. Yeah, sorry, that's correct. Yeah, no plans to add restrooms to the park area.
Okay. And our last question, where can I learn more about this project and see updates? Everything you need to know about the EP Hill Park project is available at engagehouston.org. You'll find project overviews and answers to frequently asked questions. If you want to stay informed, subscribe to the project page and get notified automatically when updates are posted. It's the easiest way to stay informed on your favorite projects. That wraps up our Q&A session for this evening. On behalf of Houston Public Works, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Councilmember Carolyn Evans Shabazz and the entire District D staff. Thank you for your support. I also want to thank the project team, the public engagement team, and most importantly, you, our community members and stakeholders, for taking time to join us tonight. Until next time, thank you again and have a great night.